I grew up in a large family of 14 kids, went on to work as a lawyer in Washington, D.C., and then moved to New York as an investment banker, and had a very good life, and a life knowing that my parents loved me. And then learned that my mother suffered from kidney disease. And I ultimately decided to become a donor.
African Americans are 3 to 4 times more likely to progress to end-stage renal disease from chronic kidney disease compared to Caucasians.
What that means is the impact of that disease on our community is greater. For me, having gone to a dialysis center and seeing that the majority of the people there are African American, I was able to immediately see the impact it's having on the African American community. But I don't know that many people realize that.
One of the things that for us we battle with is getting African Americans to get checked every year. Because if they were aware of the chronic kidney disease progressing to end-stage kidney disease, there's that possibility that they could get a living donor and avoid dialysis altogether.
So educating ourselves in the African American community about, how to be healthier to start with, and then once you have these diseases, what the options are.
For many African Americans, they will be told that they will need to stay on dialysis for the rest of their life. And that is not true. And I think that sets the tone for patients to be discouraged and feel like they're not a candidate for a kidney transplant.
My mother was on dialysis for several years, and we just didn't know that it was an option to be able to donate. I didn't know anyone who'd had, been on dialysis. I didn't know anyone who donated a kidney or any organ.
Many patients are afraid to let their family know, or even their friends. But they also fear that if they use their loved one, that they may be taking advantage of them, and there's that fear of asking.
My mother never would have asked, but I kind of wish she had, because we might have moved sooner, so she wouldn't have had to do 3 years of dialysis.
The big ask, big give is really about connecting that recipient that is in need of a kidney transplant with that potential donor who is willing to give.
My mother was able to have the years that she had, the last 9 years, because I donated a kidney to her. I was able to give her a different life.
Once a patient is transplanted, even on that first day, they look different and they feel different. And patients will tell you that it's a remarkable feeling of now being able to urinate on their own finally, after many years of being on dialysis, can go back to work, can take trips without having to arrange dialysis, and now can do the kind of things that they always wanted to do.
Someone who has kidney disease and is going through dialysis can not have to do that because you can be a donor and donate a kidney. And still have your own normal and healthy life. I don't know that there's anything better that you can do as a person. The impact that kidney disease has on people's life doesn't have to be the end of the story.